Hey, I'm Donovan Colgrove, Family Programs Director at the YMCA of the Rockies Estes Park Center. Today I'm going to show you how to build a great campfire using natural materials. So a good fire needs three things: heat, oxygen, and fuel. Getting the right mixture of these things will help your fire burn hotter and cleaner, providing you with a great place to roast marshmallows.
Let's talk about fuel first. Fuel is basically anything that will burn. Natural fuel sources can be thought of as a spectrum. On one end, you have fuel that catches fire easily but burns out quickly. We call this fuel tinder, and it is generally dry plants without a woody stem that are roughly the size of pencil lead. On the other end are fuels that burn slowly but don't catch on fire easily. We call this wrist or bulk wood, and it is similar to firewood you would purchase at a local store. In between, we have kindling, which is dried twigs about the diameter of a pencil, and fingerwood, or sticks about the diameter of your thumb. The goal is to start the fire in the smallest size fuel and work your way up to the larger sizes that will burn for longer. When gathering fuel, don't use anything that is green or noticeably wet. Fire is sustained by heat, and moisture in your fuel quickly causes your fire to lose heat and go out. In very wet areas, it may be necessary to collect tinder and kindling and allow it to dry in a warm environment for a few days prior to use. You will also need to collect a fairly large amount of dry tinder, somewhere between a softball and volleyball sized amount. Before building your fire, make sure that you have a few safety precautions in place. Start your fire in an enclosed ring where the fire will not be able to escape. Clear away any combustible materials from the area around your fire. Have a bucket of water or a hose nearby to extinguish any stray ashes. Do not start a fire on a windy day where hot ashes may blow out of the fire. Proper oxygen flow makes the fire burn quicker, hotter, and more completely. There are a number of different ways to build a fire to encourage oxygen flow, but the important thing is to expose as much of the fuel surface as possible and to build it up off the ground. I accomplish this using a log cabin style, but other styles, such as the teepee fire, will work as well. My ignition source for this fire was a ferrocium rod and striker and steel wool. Matches or a lighter are also good ignition sources because they are lightweight, easy to use, and start consistently. If you are using steel wool, spread it out to allow for maximum oxygen flow. Once the spark has caught in the steel wool, blow gently until you see a flame. Allow this flame to catch a sizable portion of the tinder bundle on fire, and then place it in the middle of the log cabin frame. Now you can begin layering kindling and fingerwood on top of the tinder bundle. Be sure to allow a generous amount of space between the kindling for proper oxygen circulation. From here, you can adjust the fire as necessary. Let the fire burn for about 10 minutes or so before you begin roasting your marshmallows. When you're done with your campfire, you need to make sure to put it out completely. Standing upwind from the fire, slowly pour water on the entire fire, making sure that there is no smoke left. Be very careful when doing this because the steam that comes off the fire is very hot and can burn you. You can also use a shovel to put sand or dirt on the fire so that it is completely extinguished. Never leave a burning fire unattended. Thanks for watching and have a great time at the campfire during your next backyard adventure.